Welcome back, everybody. I am JustDaZack, and today we are going to have a look at Let Bions Be Bygones, a choose-your-own-narrative RPG set in a futuristic cyberpunk city where we are a detective. And listen to this. This is why my interest is so fast.
Welcome to the demo. Hey, a stretch-out meat sack. I mean, player. Ready to dip your tender buttocks into the grown-ups only saga of a...
Nervig, okay, das funktioniert nicht. Welcome back, everybody. I am JustDaZack, and today we are going to have a look at Let Bions Be Bygone, a choose-your-own-narrative RPG set in a futuristic cyberpunk-esque neon city where we are playing as a detective. And just listen to this.
Welcome to the demo. Hey, a stretch-out meat sack. I mean, player. Ready to dip your tender buttocks into the grown-ups only saga of a deadly and sharp-witted sidearm? Oh, and his clueless detective sidekick? Not all of our awesomely performed bickering and rude observations are recorded for voice yet, so hit that freaking wish list button, you pieces of Police. There's a prologue with a couple of scenes, and that's about it. There would be tiny little bugs and a couple of blocks where assets are supposed to be. What can I say? Blame the devs. Dumb bastards are just working like 50 hours a day to give birth to this sweet baby. And remember, in this game, your choices actually shape the narrative, so if you're a smart I'll give it another go. Heads up. Flashing lights ahead. The bit's gonna dazzle ya. Harsh language alert, so put your earmuffs if you got a little peeps underfoot. Sexual themes and innuendo. Real butt-clenching stuff, yeah? Disclaimer, this is all a purest fiction. Any resemblance to real life is coincidental, with a sprinkling of anecdotes and events from us and our supporters. Now, dive into the dystopia before I blast you on your asshole.
You can tell that this voice actress had a lot of fun. Or voice actor, I'm not sure how they tweaked the voice, if they did. There has been, at the beginning, like 1 or 2 weird cuts. Those were very noticeable. But this is a cool introduction, not gonna lie. We're going to check out this game's demo. The full game still has no release date yet at the moment of this recording. Another thing is the Steam page lists that this game has controller support, full controller support. It doesn't work. Not in the demo, it doesn't work at all. So kind of a little bit of a lie there. Also no settings menu at all, which honestly is a little bit disappointing because especially with so many effects and you know, trigger warning, flashlights and so on, resolution for the screen, there's some basic stuff that even in a demo I think should be there. But other than that, that was a freaking cool introduction, not gonna lie. Let's hit a new game and let's see.
Just a typical Forsaken night. Too much liquor, and my unconscious body sprawling across the desk. What a sight. Fortunately, there was no one to see it. No one who cared. Alive, at least. Once a superstar detective, now society's deadweight. Relic rotting in a world of cyber geezers. Losing work to OGs, hackers, and robocops. No jobs, no money, no friends. It could have been worse. I lied to myself. At least I didn't sell my soul to some cybernetic mumbo-jumbo. But Lady Death was already at my doorstep. I could feel it in my gut. All I had to do is wait a little longer.
Knocking on the door. Alright, here we go. Man, this is a good voice actor. Together with that of the intro scenes, fine. Yeah. Kudos to the voice acting performance here. Wake up. Right click. Knock knock. Continue. New personal task. Open door. Continue.
My head.
Continue. Okay, we do have an options menu. Well, we have a main menu. Save the game, just in case. Does it work? Load game. Hey, it does. Nil. Okay, fair enough. What is this? Bug report, I suppose. Oh no, this is our interesting poise. Inventory, notes, map, evidence, profile. Oh no, we have to collect evidence. We have to be smart. I'm not smart. Not available in early access, so I guess that means that the full game is supposed to come out in early access as well. Okay, so we learned that. Notes. Oh. Oh, wait. Beautiful. Well, so much for that. Interesting. Map. Doesn't work. Evidence, profile. CMP rack. Huh. Alright, let's go into the game. I had light the cigarette, terminal, bottle of Rakisha. Well, first off, cigarette. This is the classic. We are the burnt down detective. I mean, look at our mess of a room here. Ah, beautiful. Drawer.
I slid open the drawer on the right side of my desk. Long use had worn the handle to welcome my fingers.
What at first glance looked like a rat's nest was actually a pile of overdue bills and eviction notes. I couldn't pay any of them. I hadn't had their case in a long time. Bills. What a damn cliché. These will burn up nicely. Let's go with that. Couldn't pay any of them. I shifted the papers around to see if they were hiding anything interesting.
Something solid and heavy slammed against the inside of the drawer.
Easy, fuckface.
Voice from the drawer.
A familiar voice spoke inside my head.
Familiar? Now that's just low.
Oh, that's the one from the intro. Awesome.
First, you leave the hottest partner you ever could have dreamed of for another broad, and now this?
If I had left sooner, she would still be here. I've never had a partner. I work alone. We were partners? Oh, God. It's the most cliché, man. We lost someone important. Oh, right, okay. Oh, no. I love this. It's just... Oh, of course, then. Look at this TV. Okay, if I had left sooner, she would still be here. Continue? She always leaves. I always stay, because you and I are bound by blood.
I shoved the papers aside to get a better look. It was my old service weapon, a TT-88 automatic, black as the underworld's basement.
A voice from the door. What did you expect? A tiny girl living in your desk drawer? Don't take the gun. No, she's gone because of you. Don't take the gun. I'll work alone. Take the gun. You're funny. Take the gun and accept task. I remembered the path of blood. Together we were relentless, pitiless, unstoppable. Let's go.
But the bond grew weak. Like you. You must restore it.
I took the gun. Ready for action. Oh, nice. That was actually what I was looking for in the drawer. As a detective, we need to have a gun. Cells of my palm celebrated the reunion with a lost phantom limb. Oh yes, I'm thirsty, Daddy! Oh no. Let's get you a drink then. Those are the words a girl longs to hear. Knock knock. Bottle of Rakija, go away, I'm dead. The door's not even locked. Shop's closed. Get up. Okay, bottle of Rakija first.
God-sent specialty of the pit. 1 part sweet mushrooms, 1 part kick from a disgruntled mule, and 98 parts industrial alcohol.
Helps me get my thinking straight. Like a good, hard punch on the nose helps me keep my edge. Though it won't make a life any easier, it'll fail more agreeably than most other things. Let's go with that. Like a good, hard punch on the nose helps me keep my edge. The bottle was almost empty. I needed a refill from the scray. If I can scratch up some creds, that is. Get more boost from the scray. Knock knock. Terminal. New messages? None. New job inquiries? None. Pleasant surprises? None. Oh, feels too real, man. The only thing of interest was the scandalous and tragic local news with the saucy headlines. Cyber investigators impaled on the job. Always wondered who came up with these bones and mods.
All the journalistic babble distilled. It said that 3 upper-crust investigators had been impaled at the Trish Corner early this morning.
I felt sorry for them. Maybe one day they would learn not to venture down here. Sounds like a good time for a little sightseeing. Yeah, let's go with that. Check out the impaled cyber investigators. New location unlocked, Trash Corner. Wonder if that Squish Kebab place is still open. Man, I would love this. Man, I wanna go with it. The door is not even open anymore. I wanna go with that. Go away. I'm dead.
Nothing but chickens here, feeding on a corpse. Whack.
Knock knock. Get up. Auto-saved. Can move to the left. Nothing. Can we run? No. Desk. Oh, fuck!
Fat and jerry-rigged utility-class Augs burst through my office door. He was monstrous, almost grotesque. His breath even more so.
And that actually scared me. I was focusing on the radio. Continue. Drew a gun. I didn't take any chances. I drew him again. Hesitation. No visible weapons. This didn't look like a robbery. This big guy was wound as tight as a clock's ring, so I countered with my trademark calm. I was really not in the mood for this. I mean, it seems like we're always not in the mood. Trademark calm. Let's go with that. We just don't give an F, you know? We just... Oh, whatever. All right.
Easy now, big fella.
No worry, Mr. Cooper. I don't want to hurt you.
If you cooperate, that is, boss. Hey, Cooper are the first 6 letters of cooperate. I really hope that means you're going to pay your taxes.
The slimy tax collector, his talking gorilla, and a bitter detective. It looked like I was gonna die in a hail of cliches. This wasn't the first time Buzz had tried to collect. He wasn't the brightest crayon in the box. I had dodged him numerous times, but he'd never brought muscle with him before.
What happens if I don't pay?
Then Dimwit takes you to the sludges and you work off your debt.
In your case, it would take around 5 years. Who knows? You might even survive the full stretch. No one comes back from the sludges, and you know it. Hey, I don't like it either. But it's not my fault you don't have an honest job, or that you're behind on your taxes. You got yourself into this, my friend. Now act like a man and face the consequences.
Knowing Buzz, there'd be a giant, gaping hole in his plan somewhere. I just needed to push the right buttons.
What is this on his face, by the way, this red dot here? Buzz had called his partner a dimwit several times. Ooh, there had to be a loophole in this somewhere. Paperwork was always full of holes. The muscle seemed familiar. Draw the gun. I decided to let gun do the talking. Why did the muscle seem familiar? Interesting. Can scroll up? No worry, Mr. Comper. I don't want to hurt you. I mean, talk to us. I like this first one, but let's go with seem familiar first.
Hey, big guy. Haven't I seen you around the neighborhood? You from the flats?
Yeah, Dimit Flatboy.
What does it matter?
Dimwit is a law enforcement officer, and he's on duty. He's not going to let you slide just because you're from the same block.
Yeah, Dimit honest. Earn credit, take to Nana. Nana proud.
Then I remembered. He was Nana Jory's kid. Nana was always so protective of him. How did things turn out this way?
Does Nana know you're a ruffian?
No, Dimit, no Ruffy. Dimit keep peace. Dimit have badge.
That's right. He's a law enforcer. And he'll beat you up if you continue. Oh, I clicked. There we go. So you beat people for your job? Yes. Dimit very goodly beat bad people. Badly. And people who drink and don't pay rent are bad. Just like Mr. Johnny here. Rec personality check. Rec equal plus outcome favorable. Uh-huh. I feel like that could be a little bit clearer. I guess we won a check somehow. I didn't drink because I'm unhappy. I don't pay rent because I can't get any jobs. But I'm not bad. Nana would be very sad if you beat poor, unhappy people. Wailing, no, Mr. Cooper. Nana no sad. Dimit love Nana much. You know that Nana sees and hears everything. Nana doesn't see you, you dimwit. Will you quit that, John? I'm serious now. You not know Nana, Mr. Buzzy. She sees all. He raised his eyes to the ceiling, like he truly believed Nana was watching.
Please forgive Dimit, Nana. Dimit not want be bad. He much sorry. Never hurt people again. Dimit go work factorium. Make Nana proud.
Buzz's mouth hung open in stark disbelief.
Damn it, no bad, Mr. Buzzy. Me quit. Mr. Cooper, thank you. You opened Dimit eyes.
Wait, you what? No, you're not. I paid a pretty penny for this. Now do your thing. I demand it.
Dimit want no pretty pennies. Dimit want Nana happy.
Mountain of Muscle turned awkwardly in the small space and stomped away. The weasel masquerading as a tax collector went as wide as his handful of worthless paper. It was time to wrap this up. Shame on you for exploiting that boy. There's always more muscle where that poor son came from. See you soon, Johnny boy. That's cute. Now get out of my office. Squeals. I mean, technically he should have still gone with just because the other guy went away, I feel like he gave up too easy. Like, he should still be, well, doesn't matter, you still owe us money. And also that was just over too quickly, I don't know. I like the voice acting, the writing is good. It was just, I don't know, that just was a little bit anticlimactic, if I'm honest, that we did it and okay. I feel like there should have been a little bit more. Personal task successful, evade eviction, but I guess this, you can't even say that's a tutorial because we didn't really do a check, even though there maybe was a check, I don't know. No set, achievements, okay. Ooh.
The side effect of drinking was that she always came back. Those long legs were a real treat, though. She was the reason I started smoking and drinking.
I have a job for you, detective.
The line that broke me. Forever.
I have a job for you, detective.
Are we still in the cutscene? There's still music. Oh, maybe the game was loading. How about we just pretend we are dead? Guess that's the next day or so. Alright. Wake up. Let's go, right click.
I woke in pain to a breathtaking view. Across from my desk sat the smoothest, longest, most scantily clad pair of legs I'd ever dreamed, wearing, barely, a dress fashioned from a ridiculously luminous, scarlet as sin, out of this world material. Mind-numbingly beautiful, perched in my chair like she owned the place.
I have a job for you, detective.
I really need a jump. That line, how could she know it? I mean, pull the gun. Ooh. Light the cigarette. Rack ++ insult. Like, apparently we have stats, right? Cooper, femme fatale, dimwit, buzz, mold, gun. Task, what is this? Like, I'll check the impaled cyber. Okay. I feel like the game wants us to have stats, but so far, Rec++, this is just not... What does that correlate to? I feel like I'm missing information as apply here. Talked, yes. Interest, none. Description, none. I don't know. Because I don't know if I'm rolling something, how this works. Oh, is it this? Profile. EMP, sci-fi, rec. I don't know, but what does this stand for? Rec++. Do we gain that? Is that a check? That just isn't clear to me whatsoever. Well, first off, we're gonna light the cigarette. I took my time and her lips twitched with annoyance. She wasn't a patient woman. So I guess this is always optional. And this advances the dialogue to the next stage. You know what? Sure, because we can. I mean, if I would play this privately, I would never choose this, but for this showcase and to try to learn the mechanics, we're gonna go with Insulter. She looked like someone's dirty fantasy, and I made sure she knew it, peppered with all the best expletives.
It's not safe to wander around the pit dressed like a whore.
I clearly impressed you. Maybe if we had a few more holds. Huh. Screw it, pull the gun. I went for my gun, but it wasn't there.
Sorry, buddy. You're on your own.
Oh.
Don't worry. You'll get it back once we're done.
She has our gun. That's not nice.
For your sake, I'd better, miss.
D.
The D, as in One Piece. An initial. She doesn't want me to know who she is. Perhaps a celebrity? Still, I wondered what it stands for. D as in Lady Death. She finally came. As in cup size. Oh, no. An initial.
An initial? She doesn't want me to know who she is. Perhaps a celebrity. Still, I wondered what it stands for.
I can respect privacy, Miss D. It is. What can I do for you, Miss D?
I appreciate it. As I've said, I have a job for you.
I'm neck deep in depths. I could use a job. I just need to take care of some loose ends.
I made sure that your troubles with local tax collectors and their apish enforcers go away forever. I've also taken the liberty to pay all of your outstanding bills.
I knew exactly what that meant.
Evaluating personality, rec, predominant. Eat shit. What does that tell me as a player, though? Did I fail a check that I don't know what it relies on? That I don't know even happened? What? Why now eat shit out of a sudden? Sure, continue.
I'm giving you an opportunity.
Your landlord, Buzinski, is not an easy man to make a deal with, especially when he gets outwitted. Luckily, his ego can be bought with enough creds. Part of me didn't like it, but she allowed me to do what I'm good at. I knew there was a catch, but I had nothing to lose. I'm good, but not that good. She was really into me. Oh no. Of course there's a catch, but we really have nothing to lose.
A suicide mission. I'm listening.
Your reputation precedes you. Do this right, and you can have your peace. Until then, I own you.
One last job before she takes me away.
I'm all ears, Miss D. What's the job?
A girl is missing. I want you to find her.
A zoo visit for the rich uppers?
Again, this personality. Is that a role? Again, that's not clear to me. Oh, also Micropost. That's the developer, by the way. Or the publisher, one of those two.
Yes, she is curious about savage beasts like you.
Tell me about the girl. How do I find her? Was someone sent for her?
I thought you uppers had a bigger budget for this kind of emergencies.
Yes. The best security team from Bullsec was sent moments after she went off the grid. That was at 9:10. Find out what happened to them. Oh. I should probably tell her the bad news. Don't tell. No, let's tell her. I turned the screen towards her. She took a moment. Yes, that's them. Check that out. They could still be useful. That's the impaled guys we heard of earlier. Like that. Well, tell me about the girl.
Her name is Lucy, A-class, A+ citizen, 7 years old.
Evaluating personality. C. Underdeveloped. Outcome unfavorable. Like science or so? Sci-fi? Society? Wow, you didn't say she's a kid. What was she doing here? Outcome unfavorable, okay. 7 decimal years. That's the new equivalent of chronological 19. It was her adulthood birthday. So she's 19, but we... Okay. Who's she to you? A daughter? Sister?
Arcology is no longer family-based, but it is as precious.
How does it work then?
Once they turn 1 decimal year, kids are congregated into preschool colleges. There, they are supervised and guided by professionals, reaching their best potential. At the age of 7, the adulthood age, they have a month off before specialization and distribution. Distribution? To their professional careers, usually off-world. Sounds like a very cold world to live in. It is much more efficient, both for kids and parents. Efficiency isn't everything. What about the parents' love? You mean hormone responses? It's all chemistry. Administered in pills. Trust me, they never feel alone. Wow, it's just getting colder and colder. Next time you come, bring me some of those love pills. Oh, man. Colder and colder. Might be, but it keeps ecology's productivity at its peak. Love administered in pills. The world has really gone to hell. How do I find her?
Here's a photo. Reconstructed moments before she went off the grid.
Evaluating personality. Rec predominant. Outcome favorable. I guess we won your check again? With personality? I don't know. She leaned forward. Her dress worked hard to contain the plump melons. My hormones jolted from a deep slumber. My head started to float. Guts twisted. Fingers tingling. It was her turn to play with me. New item. Photo of Lucy. I guess she didn't come alone. She came with 3 friends. They came back at 0:21, intoxicated and immediately put into intensive care. They weren't in a state for interrogation, but they should be by now. I sent their ecology NIN IPs to your databed. You should call them from PayNIN when you get the chance. New Lucy's friends task. Call Lucy's friends from a PayNIN. Look at the photo.
A dumb, rich upper cruster brat with green eyes and white teeth.
Synth-dyed hair color matched an oversized hood's iridescent electric blue rim on a pine green bolero. Behind her, fragment reconstruction showed 3 young men messing around and laughing. Probably her friends. They were on a metro train that took them to the end of the world. New location unlocked, metro station. One more thing. Smoking is bad for your health, you know? I like how we are literally, like, both smoking. I could read people like books, but she felt like just a cover. Beautiful design, but no story. Oh, my gun!
Of course.
She put it on the table.
Take me! Shoot her, now!
Go ahead. Shoot me. This body is a bion. But I warn you.
So is this, okay, a bion. So this implies that this is a world where, you know, we can actually, we had this in some media, right? Where we are in such a future where we can just hop on a chair and then, I don't know, control someone else who sold the rights, or this is a synthetic body as well. So this is just interesting. So a bion. So this is not the actual person we're talking to. Makes sense, you know, rich and stuff, so who knows, might be 42-year-old Manfred, for whatever I know.
She sat there, unflinching. I bet there was a team of technicians, nurses, and tactical wizards up in the arcology, already planning to make my life a literal hell if I empty the clip in her bion.
The temptation was great, but out of my newfound respect, I've decided to spare her. What the hell are you waiting for? The thing is, so, you know, they kind of try to imply that oh, where's my gun? I have your gun. And now this line, like, that this is somewhat of like a danger scenario. But frankly, I don't feel like that at all, that we have no reason to shoot her at all. She paid our bills, and I mean, we're smart enough to figure out that this is a very suicidal mission, and we will most likely be betrayed or something like that. Our character seems to be smart enough to think on those lines. There's no reason to be violent here, to use the gun or whatever. Like, she doesn't threaten us. She sits there. We're sitting here. Just, I don't know. But maybe I'm missing something. Continue. I holstered the gun. You pansy! Bions. Ah, machines that keep the memories after someone has died. A simulation of a person. Ooh, bions. Emotionless simulations of real people. I should have known. Ooh, bions. The ones that end up in the pit are used as sex toys in popular brothels. So, this is like an older person that probably died and uploaded their memories into this. Interesting. Or a copy of that? Huh. Bions. Emotional simulations of real people. Yeah, I should have known.
How does it feel? Being dead and still being bound to this world?
I'm not a Bion myself. This is my envoy, merely a vehicle.
Fascinating. I've never heard of that. Normal people save during their whole lives just to secure the post-mortem Bion. In other words, it's too expensive to use it as I do. Evaluating personality, recommended or whatever, predominant. I guess I have no other choice but to get to work then. So interesting, so that's like a copy, but shouldn't this Bion with the memory still know? Man, we're getting into deep territory, like you... The rich person is a real person that just, I'm not gonna endanger myself to go to the lower citizens. I'm gonna upload my current memory into this body and let that one go. And then, imagine the other side. This thing should have actually has the memories of the real person and knows it's just a copy in this synthetic body or so. How do you do that? Knowing that essentially you're just the copy for the real thing. Interesting. Yes, here's my NIN IP. Let me know when you find something. New item, Misty's NIN IP. I also transferred funds to your account. It should cover enough to aid you in your search. Use of cartridges, 8,028. Date, 3056. Payment, 4,000 credits. Available, 4,003 credits. Location, office desk.
Good luck, detective. I hope you don't need it.
She gracefully stood up and left. I needed a drink. And fast.
Get up. Ugh. Well, so much for that. We still have our desk, but I don't think we need that. So if I now look... Oh. Huh. Why is there this... Maybe this button is bugged out. Before we had this X. But it still works as our inventory. Still, I guess this is just like a placeholder. I really don't understand. I guess this is... sorry. Oh, wow, sorry. Kinda trying to... show us like our current disposition, what our strong suit is, in which direction we develop our character, but it's just the screen with these 3 dots. It really isn't much. And also, I still don't know what any of this really means. Maybe science? Map, evidence, inventory. At least inventory doesn't work. Evidence, profile, poise. There we go, Lucy. No picture yet, even though technically we do have a picture. Came with friends by metro. Ask around the metro station. Can I click this? No. Can I end this? Here. Can we run on shift or so? No. Radio? Let's go.
Some sweet jazz played on my trusty old radio.
Not even gonna say goodbye. Oh, of course we see our dead wife. No. Not even gonna say... Okay, I literally... there's an invisible barrier. I can't do anything right now. That's kind of sad. I can't interact with her. Can I? Right click? Left click? No. Huh? Do I turn off the radio?
No idea who still transmitted the radio signal, but it was darn good.
I think we could interact with the office door. Leave the office. The door was busted open. Nothing to go. But why? I can't move physically any further closer to the door. I don't know if... Leave the office?
Hey, yo!
Huh.
Thank you for playing the demo, you beautiful bastard. Now click that wishlist button and give us some love on social media. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Bam, motherfucker, bam!
You can tell how much fun this voice actor has. So, this is the end of the prologue, but we've injected 2 additional scenes from Act 1, total 3, for your extended runtime. While we optimized for minimal bugs, expect some glitches, missing assets, and inconsistencies. Debugging in process. Click to hold. So... we can say, for example, metro, to see a little bit more of the world. Let's do this real quick. Black screen, I guess.
The metro station. As good a place as any to start the investigation.
Yeah, for this we don't even have subtitles, and there's this showcase menu as well. Oh, look at this, beautiful. Like this. Can I do anything? Move? No, expect glitches. Here's a scene. You can't do anything. All right, so clearly this is a very, 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 very early build. As you can see, I literally can't do anything. Also, that in the office at the end. So technicalities definitely need to be ironed out and optimized, and sorry, fair enough. But the writing overall, very cool. The voice acting is very good. Love the presentation. I'm hooked. I really want to play more. This is amazing. I want to find out what the story is about. I really want to have meaningful choices and play my Detective John Cooper however I want. You know, role-playing, it would be amazing. Hard to tell how that would work, like even with that inventory, this is pretty much broken. Profile, no idea with that. There's a little bit of inconsistency with the writing as well, like with the gun thing, I didn't get that at all. But overall, as a quick glimpse to an upcoming game, which supposedly also launches in early access then, that would be a thumbs up. Clearly, this is so early, it's kind of hard to judge, honestly. But overall, like at a very, 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 like, glance first impression, this is pretty cool. Thumbs up from me so far. I guess we need to check this out further down the road as well. I really can't do anything, right? What if we, like, load the game? Does loading even work? Autosave? Let's see. I like how the screen is still... Oh, it just brings us back to this scene. Without the intro, yeah. You can see this is completely broken. Oh, leave! Can I do this? No, even this hover. Yeah, completely... Oh, wait, travel guide. Now we... Can I talk to this guy? No. Seems like we're supposed to move, but it doesn't work. It's complete... Pay him. It's completely broken. Alright, guys, please tell me what you think of the game. Please oh, let Bions be bygone. Or, like, look at this little hint. Please tell me what you think of the game. Please tell me what you think of my presentation. Stay awesome, and we see each other in the next video.